Okay, good morning, all teachers and lords. My team, Simi, and Sham, Avinash is there, and Aditya. Aditya is my Delhi counterpart. So today we have here Lord's School Principal Sajani ma'am and her wonderful teachers. So Sajini ma'am will give a brief because I don't want to do a big introduction. Everybody knows each other, and Sajini ma'am will give you the background noise is about we am sitting outside in my house, so a lot of birds around, so there will be noise. So I'll mute my mic after I hand over the session to Sajini ma'am. Sajini ma'am, you can give a brief introduction because we are in an English medium school, so we will stick to our language as English. So and Sunny ma'am, over to you. You can tell the whole team why you selected AR as a tool, and also why you are adapting to technology to educate students. Over to you, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Mahesh. Good morning, all. Actually, I'm happy that I could collaborate with augmented tutors because in this situation, especially during this pandemic situation, we all know that interactive classes are going on, but still it is not that much effective. So that is why we thought of switching over to some educational tools like this, so that the classes will be more interesting. And at the same time, in this time, the education is mostly dependent on this new technology and looking forward for new technologies to adopt. So that is why we also thought of starting such programs. And in future also, in the classes also, even if it is in the normal offline classes also, we can adopt the same thing, because we are all going to have that smart classes in all the classrooms will be smart classes within 1 or 2 years. So we can adopt this in our classes too. That is why we thought we'll switch over to this type of technology, so that it will be more easier for the children to grasp. At the same time, see that just that oral teaching, as well as oral teaching, that the media, if I mean, that is more, it is I know it is going to be more effective during this time when the children are inside the classes also. It will be more effective. That is why we thought we'll switch over to that augmented tutors, and we'll take these augmented tutors also along with our teaching method. Thank you. Thank you, Mahesh.
Thank you, ma'am. So I'm Simi. Good morning, ma'am.
Simi, take over. Now you can start training. I think people have already joined, among which
Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you. We'll start the session. So let me give you a brief introduction. So I hope you all have known about augmented reality and all that. So let's give a brief introduction. So tutor application is developed by Infusory. Infusory, we at Infusory provide next reality immersive solutions, and we have a lot of done a lot of marketing campaigns and learning solutions, and we have more than 6 years experience in extended reality simulations, and we are one of the pioneers in AR, VR, MR technologies. And tutor application will be providing you with simple interface, cloud-based storage, and we provide universal syllabus, and you can add your own content, and there are lots of built-in features that you will be necessary, or most impressive for teachers. So without further ado, let's start with the training. So I'll be sharing the screen. Meanwhile, if you have any trouble, you can always unmute and ask. You're always welcome to ask any questions that you have. We'll be giving you a thorough, training on all the sessions on tutor application now. Okay, so without further ado, let's start. So I hope you can see my screen here. So on this screen, we have the launch page or a launch page of Tutor application. And you can see here, we have contents from KG session, grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, up to grade 12. Okay, so let's see one by one, what are the sessions, what are the contents that we have, what are the features, when you use the each content. So let's start with KG session. So in KG session, we have English alphabets, English, Hindi, Malayalam, alphabets, numbers, animals, and mathematics and GK. So let's start with alphabets. So we have obviously letter A to letter Z. Okay, so let's see letter A now. If at all there is any complaint with my voice, please do unmute and please do let me know. Okay, so on the side of the screen you will be having these options. So as you can see here, so we will have capital letter A, how to write A, small letter A, how to write A, and examples of A or words with starting with the letter A. So let's see capital letter A. When you click on that animation, this will appear on your screen, and once it appears on the screen, you can move this animation around, and if you want to zoom in, there is an option to zoom in. That the right bottom two options are for zooming in and zooming out. So let me just show you that. Here I'll be zooming in, and here I can zoom out. Okay, and if I want to annotate something also, we can use that button. Now let's go back. We can go back using that button over there, right side top button, arrow. And here we will be seeing how to write A, capital letter A. Obviously there is the same animation for small letter A also. And here, as you can see, this is capital letter A, and we can say strike one, strike 2, strike 3, you can say like that. And we have the annotation option also. You can say draw it like this also here. Okay, and if you want to undo this option, same button over there. Okay, so that is it, and we'll be seeing one by all these options one by one. Okay, every options here will be shown to you and explained to you. And let's see examples. We have A for apple, A for and, A for arrow. Let's see A for and. So I can just zoom it in so that everybody see, and I'm going to place it on my shoulder, and I'm going to play with it a little bit and move it around and all that. Right, so let's go back now. Now yeah, now let's see animals. Okay, in animals, yeah, so let's see animal sounds. So Here, as you can see, there are lots of contents here, like lots of animals. So let's see tiger. So near you like this, and you can say there is an very angry tiger near me. I'm gonna pet. And you can use this on the left side. There is an option here. This one, the fourth option, that is camera. So that for teachers who wants to, for example, if some teacher want to show some figures, on the floor, like if the teacher want to show something like this tiger or any model of that case, want to show it like standing on the floor or something like that, if the teacher is using a device which have two cameras, for example tablets or smartphone, etc., like two cameras means front camera and back camera, the teacher can switch the camera using that button. That is the fourth button, that is the camera switch button. Okay, so when you camera switch, you do the camera switch, you can, the tiger or any other animations that you have, you can actually place it on your floor and show, right? So you can do that using that button. Now let's see how this elephant works. So you can, zoom it in and use these four buttons to play it, move it around, see different views and all that. And, you can adjust that to your screen size and make it real, like, make it like, it is just standing next to you like that. For that, these four buttons are used on the right side. That is one. The first two is for side views, like right side view or left side view, and the second two is for bottom view and bottom view and top view. Okay, so let's go back now. Now let's see max also. Yeah, so we have, basic contents like like that. So let's see greater than and less than now. So in greater than and less than, here we have two yeah. Here we have two crocodiles, and one is opening its mouth to the this side, so this is less than, so or right side, so this is less than, and you can say the other side is greater than. And we have an example also. So let's see an example. So there is a very angry crocodile here. So we have a very one second. Yeah. We have a very angry crocodile here. So this very angry, very hungry crocodile. And we want to say, like, we want to show them there is 9 fishes in one tank and 4 fishes in the other tank, as you can see. And, to which tank does the crocodile go to or open its mouth to? So we can say that obviously it will be to the 9. So that is 9 greater than 2. Sorry, 9 greater than 4. We can say like that. And this is pause and play button, so that you can show them like that, right? So there is for less than also, there's lots of options there, like examples there also here. So let's go back now. Now let's see grade 2 max addition. Simple example of addition here. We have 2 apples. So what happens when we add 3 apples to it? So that is 2 plus 3. So you can, count like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. You can count and say 2 plus 3, 5. And you can also use the annotation tool also here to, mark, right? Let's go back now. Now let's see 6th grade science. We have lots of topics here. So let's see one of them. That is, I guess, yeah. So this is muscles and joints, and here we have skeletal structure of a human body. So you can, for teachers who, some schools have started offline classes also, right? So most schools have this smart class or a projector or a desktop or interactive smart panel, etc. So for that also, and for teachers who don't want to show their face also, this option can be used. That is the second option from the top, this one. So then the once you click on that, this will be the green screen, and you can use this annotation tool and say that, mark and show them this is rib cage, this is a ball and socket joint, and how that is why this hand is moving in the circular motion. Or you can say this is the skull, this is the spinal cord, and you can also turn it around. Okay, so not like, yeah, if you want to turn it around, that is also fine, right? So you can do that like that. And for this is most useful for offline classes as well as teachers who don't want to show their face, it can be used. And this green for offline classes, this green screen here can be used as the green board, right? And next to that will be the animation. So in smart classes and all, basically that used to, they will have a pre-recorded video with a voiceover, and the teacher will be standing next to, standing nearby and, showing the video only. Here teacher can actually interact with the animation and use the board, etc. Right? So let's go back now. Now let's see what happens inside our hand or bone when we twist our hand. What really happens inside our bone? Okay, let's go back now. Yeah, I haven't turned on my video, so then in the next content will be turning on the video. So that's 10th grade science. We can see. Yeah. So let's see human heart now. So here is a a general photo or animation of human heart. You can place the hand around and say this is how the heart contracts and relaxes. Like this, the heart contracts and relaxes, and this is the main aorta, and all that you can say, right? Pulmonary artery and all that. So let's go back, and now let's see what is the cross section. What are the cross sectional view of heart? So we have 4 chambers here, and again the the arteries and all that. So you can show them like that, and how the blood flows through each chamber and goes out or goes in, etc. Now we have the general representation of how the heart is placed in the body. So here it is. So we also have the animation also. So let's see how the heart is placed in the body. So you can zoom it in and place it near your body, and show them like this also. It's completely fine. And let's go back now. Let's see what are the animated view. So in the circulatory system, we have an animated view of how exactly the blood, the how arteries, veins work, impure blood and pure blood work, and all that. So how it comes in, goes out, the blood, pure blood goes out, impure blood comes in, and all that. Okay, so that's it. So let's go back. Now let's see 11th and 12th also. So in 12th, 11th standard, we have, students will be bombarded with new contents, topics. And here are some of examples in chemistry. So we have lots of options, some VSEPR theory or hybridization and different atomic models. So let's see one Rutherford's nuclear model of atom. So here it is, and we have the experimental setup of alpha scattering experiment here. So you can, turn it sidewise and show them how it is done. For example, how the radioactive substance is there, how the rotating disk is there, how some, particles are gone undeflected and all that. So let's see what happens inside the gold foil after. So in the gold foil, we have this gold foil and the gold thin, very thin gold foil, one atom is taken out, and we'll analyze what happens when the alpha particle hit on the on the nucleus. It's bounced back, or on it when it is near the nucleus, it is deflected, and on the orbitals it is gone undeflected, right? So we can show like that. Now let's go back. Now let's see physics also. Yeah, in 12th grade. So in 12th grade and all physics, most important topics will be there, and lots of contents are here. Again, so potentiometer, meter bridge, and Wheatstone bridge, these contents, these topics are actually, very important both for their examinations as well as laboratory examinations as well. So here is the experimental setup of measurement of internal resistance. So we have the general, basic connections here, and we'll be seeing when you can zoom in, you can say how the galvanometer deflects, like from a value to zero, how the shunt resistance work, how the keys are opened and closed, how the movement of the jockey helps in finding E1 and E2, and like how the rheostat works, and what are the connections of rheostat, like when the rheostat gives minimum resistance, when does the rheostat give maximum resistance, and how is the general connections, how does this connections work, what is this connections actually, right? So without teachers going and taking all this like voltmeter, galvanometer, or potentiometer to home, you can very well teach it like this, right? So you can place it anywhere you want, and you can adjust it accordingly also here, right? Okay, so let's go back now. Now the teachers must be wondering, so what about the contents that you have, or any contents that you have, maybe any sorry, an image or anything. So let's see what are they. So for that, we have a special special feature for that, that is the your content option. So this okay. So in the your content, that the screen will be like this. On the white space here, you can add your own content. For example, if you have an image, you can add that content there. So as you can, I'm going to add a content. For example, you are a language teacher, or you are a science teacher, physics teacher, any teacher, you can add your own content. So for let's see, first to take an example of a language teacher. So I'm going to choose an image. So I suppose that language teacher is English language teacher, and he or she want to show a particular chapter, but the teacher cannot find the chapter from our contents list. So he or she can just type, click the image of that particular textbook and upload it here, and can use and can use the can use the annotation option also to underline and also teach. So this is, I guess, the 11th standard first chapter, last lesson. So let's see what happens for for a like maths teacher who wants to teach them like how to read analog clocks or etc. So for that, what exactly happens is he or she can use the annotation option again, and can teach them how exactly this work. Like for example, this is smallest hand, which is the our hand, or this is the sorry about that. This is the middle hand, which is the minute hand, and finally fastest hand or longest hand, which is the second hand, and this will be 3 o'clock, and he or she can teach like this. Again, a KG session teacher want to show something of an activity, sure can bring in here and can teach it like that. So you can use the annotation option also to teach like that, right? So again, some teachers must be wondering, what about PPTs? So for condense as well as for this, our screen, you can use the PPTs, right? So you just have to bring in the PPT. So I have a PPT here. I'm sorry. Let me just.
അത് അതിനകത്തല്ല
Yeah.
അവിടെ വെക്കാം ടേബിളിന്റെ മുകളിൽ.
So I have a PPT here and I want to bring it onto my screen, right? My my voice is on a little low today, that is why. So so I want to bring in my PPT here, so I can do that like this, and you can actually see this button to make it presentation, as well as I can drag it around to make it smaller or the size I want. Okay, that is 1 second. Okay, that you can do like that. And again, if you want to show something of an a PDF or something, you can use that. You can use this all using the task view. So what you just have to do is you have to click on the task view. Task view will be next to your Cortana option on your screen. So once you click on that, once again. So first, yeah, due to some reason it is not coming on, but let me just tell you how to do this. So you have to click on the task view at the bottom of your computer screen, that will be there, and just click on that computer screen and task view, and on the window that you want to show. For example, if it is a PPT or a PDF or anything, you can just right click on that, and you can just tap on the option which says, or click on the option which says show this window on this app on all desktops. So after doing that, any contents that you want to share on that particular app, for example, that is a PPT or a Word file or anything, it will be there on the screen once you open it and make it small or restore down. Okay, that is what you have to do. I don't know, my laptop is not working. Yeah, so will be there. And finally, we have another option, which is how to bring in YouTube videos, right? So I have a YouTube video here. First, let me just tell you how to do it. So you have to open your Chrome screen. Yeah. Once you open your Chrome screen, you have to type in picture we have to actually download an extension which says picture in picture, right? So here is an option, that option, picture in picture.
അതിന്റെ കാര്യം പോയതാ, അതാ അതിനകത്തിട്ട് ചെയ്യണം. ഇതിപ്പോ ഞാൻ തന്നെ ഇത് ചെയ്യണം, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ആരെങ്കിലും ഒരു തച്ച് കൊടുക്കണം.
Now, picture in picture mode will be there, and the picture in picture extension by Google. We have to download this extension. So I'll be, don't worry if you don't get it how to do it, no problem. After this session, I'll be handing over to you to ask questions or any questions in that matter. So then picture in picture extension, and instead of remove from Chrome, it will be in your screen, it will be written add to Chrome in the blue box. It will be add to Chrome. So when you click on that, it will be asking in a dialog box, do you want to download it? So add this extension, etc. Then you just have to click on the add extension option, and it will be downloaded. Okay, so once it is downloaded, there will be an option, a puzzle-like option on the top of your Chrome screen. I hope you can see my screen. Yes. So that is here. So this will be the option. So I have this extension, so I need to pin it. So what I have to do is I have to click on that and just click on this pin option, and it will be pinned. So this will be this rectangle box with the small box inside, black box inside. This will be the extension that we want. Okay, so I have a PPT here. Sorry, a video here that I want to show you. So let me just that is Mahatma Gandhi's this is ad. It is just skip it. So this is Mahatma Gandhi's Salt March that I want to bring it on my screen. So I just have to, once I select the video, I just have to click on this picture in picture. So it will be there on my screen. I just have to open the tutor application, and it will be there. I can just, use the drag option to, maximize it and show. And now let me just play it and show. And you can obviously mute or fast forward it using your keyboard.
The Salt March by Esther David. Starting
so let's close that. So again, if you want to bring in any split screen option, for example, some teachers use Desmos and all that. That also can be used. So for example, here, let me just open it. You can bring in any of the options as well. So here is the Desmos option. So I need to bring it on my screen. So I just take this one out. Yeah. So I'm going to restore down and drag it in. And I'm going to open in my tutor application as well. So it will be here on my screen. So this can be used, for example, I have an equation 2x plus 3y equal to 4, something like that. So it will be there, and you can say how to do it, or some other equations. For example, if you want x square, what is the graph for x square? It will be there, and you can say how the graph, it will be upward facing parabola, and how it it should touch the ground, origin, and how it goes and all that you can show, right? So you can bring in any tab, anything that you want, you like this. Also, if you want something like a split screen, something like that. So for example, you have a PDF here. This is a motion in a plain PDF, NCERT textbook PDF. So I have this PDF here and I want to bring it on my screen without me going away from the screen. So again, I just have to click on this task view. On the task view, and what you have to do is click on this tutor application, right click on this tutor application and snap left. And again, it will be automatically asking you what should be next on the either side of the screen. So it will be, you can say this PDF. So it will be there like this, and you can again choose any image from the condensed screen, from your folder, and show them what it is and all that. So you can easily teach them, and you have an option to fit to this window. So yeah, so fit it to the width of the window. So then it will be working good. Okay, you can use the task view for that also. So that is about it. Now let's just show. I just want to show you some more of the options that we have. So first of all, we have talked about the annotation option. The second will be turn off button, and the third one will be how switching the camera to and fro. And finally, we have one option which says inversion option. So this is basically used for if the teacher want to show something on hold a book in their hand, physical book, and want to show them a physical book, not the one that is uploaded. A physical book, for example, this my hand is the textbook, and would say here to here is the homework or something like that. This textbook like that, a physical textbook. What happens is that in some of the cameras, especially in front cameras, our image will be mirrored, or the mirror image will be shown on the screen. The same applies for writing also. So when you show a physical textbook, sometimes it will be the mirror image will be shown on the screen, right? So the students cannot make a sense of it. So for that, this inversion option can be used. So once you invert something, once you click on that inversion option, it will be inverted. And if you want to go back again, same click on the same button. That applies for every contents. If you want to go, undo something, just click on that same button. It will be undo. Again, if you want to record something, for example, teachers, this applies for contents also. So again, the teacher want to record something on their screen. For example, using the tutor application, the teacher can use this. When you click on the record, so it will be saying recorded and recording, and you can click on the stop button over there on the same button. Once you click on that, it will be stopped and saved, right? So it will be saved on my desktop. So for smartphone users or tablet users, it will be saved on your computer, sorry, in your gallery. Otherwise, it will be saved on our computer desktop. So the recorded video will be here. So it will be here, and so it will be saying recorded and recording, and you can click on the stop button over there on the same button. So you can play it like that. Again, yeah. And if you want to remove all these options, all these buttons from the screen, you can do that also. There is on the top left side bottom, there is an option, I option. You can click on that and everything will be removed. Again, if you want to disable that or bring back the options, again, click on I view and it's that simple. So let's go back and now let's see how to download. So in the chat box, I'll be sharing a link to download. And for smartphone users and iOS users, smartphone users and iOS users, please go to you can directly download from the from App Store or Google Play Store. Please go to Google Play Store or App Store. Android users, please go to Google Play Store, and iOS users, please go to App Store, and you will get the application there. Please don't unknown. Okay, so I will be sharing the link in the chat box, as well as the username and password. This is the link to download, and the username and password also I'll be sharing in this in the chat box. Please use click on the the link. So the username and password is also shared in the chat box, so you can use that. Now let's see what happen, how to download the application. So have you downloaded the application? Please let me know to let me. I need to understand, that's all. Okay, so once you click on the link, you will be directed to this page. So are you with me, teachers? So can you tell me, have you downloaded previously, like beforehand or something? Okay, so it will be you will be directed to this page, and you can get for Android version from here also. Once you click on this button, you will be directed to Google Play Store, as well as once you click on the iOS, this one, you will be directed to App Store. So if you can directly get it from Google Play Store, just type in TUTAR, right? Tutar, and you will get the application there. Once you have tutor application is there, you just have to click on the install button, and then after installation, open button. That's all, you're good to go. Again, for Windows users, I'll be showing now. So for Windows users, you can get the app version for Windows from this button. This is download for Windows option, and I'm going to, and for Mac OS also, this you can get the version for Mac OS from download for Mac OS button over here. And here we'll be downloading seeing how to download for Windows. So I'm going to click on this. So it will be downloaded. So it will be downloaded at the bottom of my Chrome screen, or a Chrome screen. Okay. So it will be downloaded. Once it is downloaded, we need to open it. This is for desktop users. Okay. For desktop users, it will be downloaded as a zipped file. This software will be downloaded as a zipped file, and for smartphone or tablet or Android users or iOS users, this doesn't matter. You just have to go to Google Play Store or App Store and find the application. Okay, just type in TUTAR. And for desktop users, this is how you have to do. You have to download for Windows or Mac OS if you're using a MacBook. Download for Mac OS. And once you have downloaded, click on the downloaded folder. Here it will be Tutor 3002. We have to click on that. So I have a WinRAR software installed in my system. That is why it is showing like this. If you don't have, no problem. Again, we can do this. So once you click on the application, so you can find whatever your system type is, you can find a file folder which says Tutor 3002. This is the one we want. You don't have to open it. When you open it, it will be showing these contents. So basically some of you must be extracting this one only. We can't do that. We need the whole folder because these all are support files for the software. So what, you don't have to open it, just select the Tutor 3001 and right click. Okay, and in my computer it is saying extract to a specified folder. In your computer it will be saying extract files, or in your computer it will be saying extract all. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. All works perfectly. Anything that is saying, because this is a zipped file, we need to unzip it, right? We need to unzip it to store it to our system. So that is why we are extracting it from the zipped file. So that is what we are doing. So in your computer, it will be saying extract to a specified folder as of mine here. And maybe, or it will be saying extract files, or it will be saying extract all. Anything is fine. So I'm saying in my computer that it will be extract to a specified folder. So I'm going to click on that. And once you click on that, there will be another option which says, do you, where do you want to, what is the destination, or where do you want to store this application to? By default, it will be asking to downloads, but for easy access, I will say I want to download it to my desktop or extract it to my desktop. So when you click on desktop, as you can see, the path changes here. Destination path changes here to desktop, right? So, and you have to just click on OK, or in your computer, it will be extract. Anything goes. Okay. So when I click on OK, yeah, S to all. Give S to all and it will be downloaded there in your computer. And you have to, we have downloaded it into our desktop, right? So it will be there in our desktop, which says Tutor 3002, and you can click on the click on the folder, and there will be lots of folders here. These folders are support folders. We don't have to open that. We just have to open this one, application tutor, this one. This is the one, tutor with the magnifying glass and purple icon. That will be the one we need to open it. So when you double click on that, this option appears, and how exactly it will be there in your system will be like this. So it will be asking username and password. So you have to type in your username and password provided to you in the in the chat box. Please type in your username and password rather than copy paste. When you copy paste, there will be some error because of, when you copy paste, there will be some error with the spaces and all that. That is why. So please type in your username and password. So once you have done that, you will be redirected to the page that we have, the launch page, and you can just easily navigate through the tiles. Okay, so that is it for the demonstration. If you have any queries regarding anything, please do ask. please to ask if you have any queries, anything related to, installation, operations or anything, you can ask and I'll be, handling all your queries now. Hello, teachers.
Hello. I think they have to practice. Then only they'll have any doubts. I think.
Sajini, we will give them trial and give them homework also. Now today they are our students
Yeah,
for
yeah.
one day in life.
Yeah, that is it. That is it. Because they have to at least they should have a trial. No, otherwise no, there won't be any. I mean,
They can
any
also
doubts?
consult kids in the house. They will help them.
Yes.
So, teachers, any doubts? ആരോ രണ്ടുപേര് ഹാൻഡ് റൈസ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. Some two people, I think. Simi, are we done?
Yeah. The demonstration is over. So if teachers
Okay.
have any trouble,
I will make a WhatsApp group, Sajini, for the 14 people who have attended. They can attend, send the videos here.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So, goodbye.
Okay, Mahesh. Thank you.
Goodbye, all.
thank you, teachers. So for taking out your time or of your busy schedule, thank you very much. So I appreciate it and we appreciate it. Thank you, team as well. Thank you, Sajini ma'am.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
If there is any trouble, you can, without any worries, you can contact us. We'll be happy to help you.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am. So can we end the session?
Oh yes, please.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. We'll practice and then if we have any queries later, we'll ask you. We'll
Okay,
clear
ma'am.
out the doubts.
Okay, sure,
Okay,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Thank you. Okay, I'm ending the session now. Thank you. Have a nice day.